So then, the one thing that I didn't really take into account, well, I mean, I kind of did, but I never really thought it fully through, is how with the sale, then it is going to be a lot of lots that I'm gonna have to be pulling every single week because there's like over 16,000 used lots. So that means, in the sale period, which is like, I don't know, I'm probably completely off, but like 16 weeks roughly or so. That means I'll have to be pulling a minimum of 1,000 lots every single week. And that is under the assumption that everyone buys out every single lot, but that is very not often the case. I'd say maybe like 30% of the time or so that happens. So that means realistically, it's going to be closer to 1.5 or 2,000 lots a week, at least at the beginning, that are going to be pulled every single time. So yeah, that is going to be taking quite a while because I was just looking and I got like 700 lots to pull already. So yeah, that's going to take a while. So I guess vacation is a little bit less vacation-like than I thought, but that was kind of expected. But then there's also other stuff because I have to go for my driver's license again because I don't go for the full license because insurance is expensive. So as long as I stay in the basic one, then I can be on my dad's insurance thing, and that's much cheaper. But then every 5 years or so, I have to, or is it 3 years? I don't remember. I have to retake the thing to get my basic license again and stuff like that. And I don't really use the license for driving. I'm not too big a fan of driving per se, but it's the most simple form of ID, so I have to figure that out again because I haven't had a license in like almost a year now, or at least half a year. So yeah, I gotta get that sorted out. So that's gonna take a while. But yeah, then I'm going to try to finish up with this lot now. So after looking closely at the video of when I bought this stuff, I'm now fairly certain that this box here is not actually from that purchase. So then I am just going to close that box up and then just put it back on the stuff for now. I'm thinking that that box was the one that was sitting at the top when I had all the Lego here. They're sitting at the top where I just kind of dumped stuff into all the time. And so then I'm thinking that's where that one is from. So I am going to be leaving that, but then I am now finished with that lot. So I am going to bag up the minifigures and stuff and see how much it all weighs. So yeah, then this here is what we got out of it. So this one was, I said just a recent clip, I think, but for me that was like 3 or 4 days ago. But then that, or was it 2 or 3? I don't know. But then this was either like 175 or 185 for all of this. So we have 1.2 pounds of minifigures, and then with the other stuff, we have 1.76 pounds total. So overall, that is a pretty good amount. So yeah, then just, and also yeah, some of the stuff here like I haven't checked, like I haven't checked these ones, but for some reason I keep taking them out, even though I'm pretty certain they're not worth that much, but they're just in there. But in general, most of the parts there have some value and stuff like that. So yeah, so then we can grab this container and put this one on the stack as well. And I was able to find both wings for the one Nexonite one, which is in here somewhere. But the Nexonite one that has the cool wings, the one General, I think it is. He's here somewhere. Oh yeah, well, here's his wings. One of his wings. But yeah, I was able to find both of those wings, which I didn't see both when I initially got this. I think I saw the one, but then that's there. And then other ones, there's like Chopper, the old one. Then yeah, I think the Sonic one is worth like 20 bucks. I know there's one of them in here that's worth like 20 bucks. Although it's weird that that ended up in there. It should have been in here, so I'm going to move that real quick. But yeah, then overall, I'd say that was a good buy. And I don't know why I stopped recording, why I didn't stop recording before doing this. So I guess it'll just be recording for a few moments longer while I close this up. And I think that's closed. Yep, that's closed. So yeah, then that is now there, added to the backlog. And we may yet hit our goal of 200 pounds of minifigures, but we'll still have to see on that. But then I've got a new plan for when I'll create the bulk listing. I'm thinking that once everything here is processed, they'll have enough to take some really cool pictures. Because then if I get like either in the center of that room or the center of this room, if I get some like towels or something and then dump out like a couple 100 pounds and then have like boxes with it in the background and stuff like that, that might make a nice picture or something. I'm not entirely sure, but we will see on that. And I waited for about a week for a response of the one other purchase, and I still haven't heard back from them. So I messaged them once more just to see if they would respond. Otherwise, I'm probably not going to go for that one. So I've messaged another person, so we'll have to see if they respond. But then, yeah, hopefully should start getting a few lots again soon. But then I will just quickly go through these instructions, and then I'll start pulling orders. So sold the first 3 of the bulk things. So there was the, let's actually just get the prices up because I already forget them. Right here, got not purchase, it's selling. I sold them, I didn't buy them. And then go here to awaiting shipment. Okay, so we have these 2 went to the same buyer. They paid $65 plus shipping. I think, so with that, one of them was like 35 and the other was like 30 or something like that. So those are the first 2 there. And then someone else bought the Bionicle stuff, and that one was $125 for these 3 containers. And just for reference, the tiles is 3.2 pounds, the jumpers is 3.5 pounds, and the Bionicle Technic Hero Factory stuff is 7.6 pounds. So those 3 have now sold from all of the bulk stuff that was listed from over there. So I just finished pulling the Brickall orders. There's a couple on the table there as well. And now it's time to pull the Bricklink orders. And currently we are sitting at 3,000 items and 651 lots. So yeah, this is going to take a little while to pull. I am 100% not getting this done tonight. So there's that. And then initially I was planning to every several weeks or so increase the sale, but just for the sake of being able to pull the orders within a somewhat reasonable amount of time, I think what I'll do is I'll wait at least several weeks or so, and then when I pull orders and it's less than, I don't know, like 300 lots or something like that for 2 shipping days in a row, then I'll increase the sale or something like that. I'm not entirely sure yet, but then I will get to work on pulling these orders. So yeah, there's a lot of orders. We had to even break into the blue cups, which are our backup cups, because we had so much to pull for orders. All in all, it's like almost 800 lots and stuff like that, and it's already almost 6 p.m. and we just finished pulling orders, so we got to get stuff all packed up and shipped out now. So all of the orders are now shipped out. It took quite a while. We didn't get back from dropping orders off until it was, I want to say, around 7:30 almost. Might have been like 7:15 or somewhere around there. But all of the orders are now shipped out. And then currently working on a deal for this Lego here. This here is container 1, container 2, and container 3. And I will just quickly open the images in a new tab. And then if you look closely, you can see there's minifigures mixed in, Star Wars there, and then piece of fabric, not sure what set that's from. But then, actually, I wonder if it's on the other side, I'd be able to easier tell, but that might be the Inquisitor shuttle. I'm not sure. Got your classic Nerf dart, more minifigure parts. So that's that there. I'm not sure what that is. Then there's that image, and then there's this image for the bomber. I have no idea which version of the bomber this is. This could be the one with the minifigures that are worth like $100 or so bucks, or it could be the one with the Finch Dallo that's like $500 or so, but you never know until you actually get it. But then we can see more minifigures in this picture here, and then this is the last picture, or technically the first one. And we can just see a bit of stuff. There's some non-Lego mixed in, but that's pretty standard. But yeah, then there's that, and that is 60 pounds, and it is for $250. So I got the cash out, and then if all goes well, it should be picked up tomorrow around 6:30 p.m. So we'll have to see how that goes. And to cover gas and mileage and stuff like that, I'll probably end up paying around 150 or so to a family friend to pick it up. It's like almost an hour. Well, if you with traffic, it could very well be over an hour each way. So that will cover the mileage because yeah, pay per kilometer, and then for the hour time and stuff like that. So yeah, now that that stuff is all done, it's already past 10:30 or almost 10:30 or something, but then I'll have a little bit of time and I can start going through this haul right here. So yeah, this is the one that was 6 boxes, $600 I believe for all of them. And yeah, that is that. I think that one there is just instruction manuals, but the rest are a good mix of Lego and stuff like that, all sorts of random stuff, and a whole bunch of the minifigures are in the sets and stuff like that. In the boxes, I mean. So yeah, I will start working on this for a little bit. I was gonna go through the one here from the $1,000 haul, but these boxes here have been in the way for a while because I have like pretty much no cart room getting through. So I just want to get these guys sorted out so that I have some room there. And then tomorrow, probably going to go for the driver's license renewal thing, so then I can have some form of valid ID besides my passport again. So yeah, lots of stuff to do, and I will get to work on some of the stuff now. But yeah, 10:30 already. This is the most Canadian question ever on a road test practice. Pedestrians facing a flashing or steady red hand symbol should wave at the red hand in order to be polite. So then, passed the driver's license test with a 38 of 40, because I did all the questions, like a couple hundred of the preparation questions, but then, like, the very first 5 questions I had on the exam were not in any of the things, so almost got in trouble there, but thankfully it wasn't too difficult. But yeah, then the deal should hopefully be for the 60-pound one, should hopefully be done, if all goes well, in the next like half hour to hour or so. But in the meantime, I can sort a little bit of Lego. So then just got the Lego, and so yes, these ones here, $250 for the Lego. To get it picked up was $143.06, I believe. All in all, it was I think it was like almost an hour and a half, no, almost 2 hour trip, almost 100 kilometers. So that covers that. And yeah, then I still also have to pay a little bit more when we figure out how much the toll was, because the toll road was used for just a short distance of that. So whenever he gets the bill in, then I can pay that. So that'll probably be at most like $15 or something like that. So it shouldn't affect the total too much from that. But yeah, then we have this one here. So I'm not sure if that's the one that replaces the Finch Dallow for the more common version. I'm not entirely sure yet. I haven't really gone through this that much yet or anything like that. But yeah, then we got lots of cool stuff. Like there's an elephant. I'm hoping the wings are in here because they got some parts that are really nice. And yeah, some stuff, just all sorts of different things in here. So yeah, really cool stuff. Here, lots of minifigures mixed in. It's not too visible from just looking at it compared to some other ones, but they are definitely in here. You got lots of just minifigure parts and stuff like that, some hidden side and everything. So yeah, then I think, well, there's 2 of these here, so I'm pretty sure one of these replaced the Finch Dollar or the other way around or something like that. So yeah, most likely, now I think I'm probably 100% confident we don't have that version, which is to be expected considering how rare that is. But yeah, then lots of cool stuff in boxes, and yeah, this will get added to the backlog, and yeah, we'll get through it eventually. But yeah, first need to finish with this one, and then those 5 boxes there, and then we can get to some other stuff. So yeah, that stuff there will probably be not the last one I work on from the stuff here, but I want to finish up with these ones first, and then I want to get to the $1,000 buy that's throughout all the different stuff, and then after that to get through this one here, and then that one will probably be after that. And then when I'm done with all of the purchases, then I will start going through some of the older stuff that I just need to sift through and stuff like that. But then for this stuff here, I don't actually know if I can really put it there because of the container sizes and stuff. So I might, I don't actually want to leave it here because I could get it mixed up with my other stuff here. So I might just dump the one container into the other or something, and actually, I'll just leave them separate then and just try to stack them somewhere. So just finished with the first box from the thing, so we can get this box moved over to the side. Here, I have no idea what I am going to do with all of these totes, but in general, I think I'll probably end up either bringing them to the local thrift store or recycling them, because if this keeps up, then I will be getting a lot of totes that I just don't have a use for, because I think these things are like, you can probably get them on sale for like $10 or so each or something like that. So it's not like they're impossibly expensive things or anything like that, but it does feel a bit of a waste to get rid of them when they're still usable, so we'll have to figure that out. But yeah, next up is this box here. So we got a few instruction manuals, but then this one here is more just kind of like bulk type stuff. I don't even know if there is any minifigures in this box here. Let's see if we can find one. That is not Lego, that is Yoshi. But then let's see here if we can find at least one. Well, here's the one headgear, so there might be minifigure parts in here then, I guess. But yeah, then I will start going through this box next then from that haul. And just for reference, from box 1, we got 3 containers of minifigure parts and about 1.5 containers of non-minifigure parts. And then there's actually another half container of minifigure parts there. But yeah, and a few Nerf darts and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll work on this one now. So just found this minifigure here, and normally I would just throw out this minifigure. It is just filthy. I don't even know what that is. But I am curious if this can be washed with the new washing thing that I'll be getting eventually. So I'm actually just, for a test purpose specifically, I'm going to keep this minifigure on the side, and then yeah, see what happens if I wash it, see if it works. I have no idea how good these ultrasonic washing things are, but yeah, we will see if this works. But then yeah, won't be getting to that for a while, probably a couple months at the earliest or so. I then moved the one with all the instructions to over here, and then put the pile of instructions from here into it. And then I can do the same with, I think it's this one that I grabbed. Yeah, then I can just do that, so I can clear up a bit of space from that. But then let's actually just take one quick look in this one here, as I can't remember exactly what its contents are, if it's more similar to that one or the other one. But okay, this one here had the soccer ball, and okay, so I remember this container now. So yeah, then that is the remaining ones. I can't remember if it's this container or one of these ones that had the other snakes in it. But yeah, then after the container I'm working on, there's these 2 to go. And then that one will be finished. But then, yeah, the instructions will probably take quite a while because that container is quite full of them. But yeah, I'll get to work on this now. So then with the space freed up by moving the stuff, I just put the boxes here, and we're back down to pretty much no room for the cart again. So I just finished with that container, and yeah, the minifigure parts is growing. Almost at 6 containers now of those, about 2.5 of non-minifigure parts. The Nerf dart pile is growing, but then, yeah, I like mentioned previously in one of the vlogs way back, I was planning on doing a I'm at least trying to do some haul videos to upload, even though the vlogs aren't being uploaded actively. So I think I'm going to just do a small fun haul from this stuff here. I'm going to check the price, and then just maybe make a small video from this with the tripod thing. And yeah, this here is part of a deal from a while back. I got an Instagram, yeah, I can't remember exactly how much I paid. I know I got some other stuff with it, and it's already paid off, I think, maybe. I can't remember exactly, because there's a whole bunch of sets with it, and a whole bunch of that stuff got listed and sold and everything. Yeah, then this here is a whole bunch of Star Wars minifigures and stuff like that. Yeah, then I will try to record that video and then probably pull orders. So yeah, just finished filming the video for this. I'm not entirely sure if I like how the video turned out. And in general, I don't think it's normal or anything to film the same haul video multiple times. But I think since I'm practicing, I might use this. I'm not even sure if I'll end up ever uploading it. But I think I'll just try to use this lot here to try to just film and try and get things right, because I wasn't centering it properly. Like, for example, the camera would have been like here, and then I was holding the minifigures like here and stuff like that. And I tried to put some things to line up where the camera would be in, but based off of the camera's focus, it zooms in or zooms out a little bit, even if you have it on the same zoom setting, unless you have it on 0.5 zoom. But I tried that, and it seems like it's almost too far away at that point. So I went back to just normal one-time zoom, and then that's when it jumps around a little bit. So I'm still going to try some things out. I might end up actually lowering the thing a little bit, and then I can try to keep it on 0.5 zoom. I'm not entirely sure yet, but yeah, then that is there. So almost guaranteed won't be uploading this version, but then I will try some more versions of filming that, just to try and get it sorted out, because I think that would be a real cool thing if I could continue uploading stuff like that, because I got a lot of minifigures to go through. Yeah, then I will pull orders now. Yogurt time. So yeah, then if you've noticed a significant lack of the yogurt time clips in the vlogs for the past few or something, because, well, actually I was looking at the time, I was like, I guess I haven't been editing the vlogs in a while, so I should probably have it like next week or something, because the backlog should be made. And then I looked, and it's been exactly 1 week since I stopped releasing vlogs, but I thought it had already been 2 to 3 weeks. So I guess for the past 2 or so vlogs, if my math was right there, then the delays, because right when I took the break of the vlogs, then after that, we ordered a new yogurt maker, because the yogurt from the store is getting a little bit weird and stuff like that. So then we were waiting for that to arrive. That took quite a while, because they're from the States. Even though it was from Amazon, it still took a little while, because they're a third-party seller. But then, yeah, so that one arrived, and so yeah, we have a new yogurt making machine. And so I was thinking that I was going to be on vacation, so I didn't record the yogurt time clips for a little bit, because then I was thinking that there wouldn't be anything to film. But then I started doing a bit of sorting and stuff like that, so then I started filming again. But I didn't start filming that because I wanted to wait until we had the new machine to start making those clips again. And so then that's why there's a delay. But the thing is, I'm not entirely sure how to film it. Yes, I'm going to be trying some new ideas for how to film that, because it is in a jar rather than a bowl now, so it is slightly different. But yeah, then time to get back to work on this stuff here. So in the top of this one, there's a whole bunch of base plates here. This one's upside down, and that does not look good. No idea what that is. Is it dust? Doesn't seem to be dust. Some type of mark or something. Well, I'll put them on the pile of base plates that need to eventually have something done to them. Probably wash them, then list a lot or something of them. Just want to wash my hands after that, because that was probably weird. Yeah, then, oh, we already see another Nerf dart. But yeah, then I will get started on this box now. And then after this, we've got the one box there, and then the $600 lots will be fully sorted through. Actually, no, we also have the instructions there. But yeah, so far we're at 5.5 containers of parts from it, so that's pretty good. Yeah, then I will get started on going through this one now. Yogurt time. I really thought that would work. That did not work. There we go. Well, that was really unexciting. So just finished with the fourth box. We still have the one box left here with more of it, but this one seems to be slightly less dense than the other one, because the other one was more so just like really loose bricks compared to this one, which is more like half-built sets and stuff like that. And then after that, we have the instructions, and yeah, so now we are up to 7 containers of minifigure parts, and well, if you even it out, roughly 4 containers of good parts to list. And then yeah, so there's that. Then I did win a auction on eBay again, so that is hopefully, well, it's got to first go to my American address, and so then hopefully that will probably be here probably within 1 to 2 months, I want to say, because it holds, the place in the States holds packages for a month before they start charging fees. So then I wait until the very last moment, or like a few days or something, and then I ship it here. So then that one currently, if everything arrives, which I hope it does, but it should be roughly about, I want to say, 18 pounds of minifigure parts and accessories. And so that's not like with bricks, but it's like accessories, as in like the muskets, shields, swords, stuff like that. But then most of it is minifigure parts, because there's one that was like 6 or 7 pounds of accessories. But they said accessories, but like most of it is minifigure parts with some accessories mixed in. Then won a 10-pound auction of minifigure parts and accessories. But that one, probably pound or two of that is accessories, but the rest should be minifigures. And then there's one that was like 50 minifigures that I won. And then there's one like 80 minifigures or something. So I am getting a few more of those auctions again. I messaged on Facebook Marketplace about a deal that's about 160 pounds, though I am extremely doubtful about winning that one and not winning, it's not an auction, but about buying that one, because the earliest I'd be able to pick it up is Monday, and apparently a whole bunch of people are messaging them. And the prices have been all over the place. It was initially listed at $800, on sale for $600. I messaged saying I'm interested, I want to confirm it was at $600, because the description was a little confusing. Then they said, my bad, it was a mistake, raised it back to $800. And then I said I might still be interested, but the earliest I could do is Monday. Then they told me a whole bunch of people are messaging them, so if it is still available Monday, I might be able to get it. But then a couple hours later, the price dropped back from $800 down to only $650, so it's just a really confusing listing. But yeah, then overall good progress, but I'll be calling it a day now. So this is take 3 of the outro for the video you're currently watching, because the first one, I was talking about how I edited the video with DaVinci Resolve. And then clip 2, I was trying to explain about why I want to use Clipchamp, but then I was going to how it's like $130 a year to edit it in 4K and stuff like that, which is a bit much for everything right now. And then on that clip, I went to YouTube to try and show the thing to see how close we are to getting monetized on YouTube, but then I accidentally showed a whole bunch of private information on YouTube, or at least what I think is private information, so I just cut that clip. And so we're back again, and I won't be able to try to show the same information, but currently we are at 712 subscribers, which is pretty cool, and we have more than enough watch time on the videos. So once we get 288, I think that is, more subscribers, then we would be monetized. And so my hope is that when we become monetized, then it would be, for lack of better words, I can explain it to myself a bit better, to spend the, what was it, $130 a year, well, first year's $90, and then to justify that cost and stuff like that. So that is possibly it. So we'll probably end up staying with the 1080p videos for now, because DaVinci Resolve is a little overkill. But then if we do get monetized on YouTube one day, then I think this here will be the first priority thing that I would buy for the channel, because then we can get 4K videos on the channel, because now I finally realized how I can film in 4K, because I had accidentally recording in 1080p for like a couple years since I got this phone. And then we also have like some more additional stuff there, because Clipchamp, in my opinion, is just so much simpler for something like vlogs. If you need text, you just go to text, you add the text. If you need a video, you just add a video and all that stuff. And DaVinci Resolve is quite overkill for just vlogs and possibly like some minifigure videos and stuff like that. So yeah, that is just a slight update on this. So this here is the end of the vlog. This here is being recorded from several weeks in the future, so if you want to look at the future progress, there's a thing there. I don't want to show the cool stuff that's in there, but that is from a lot I am going through, and there is a pretty cool minifigure part in there, but I have no idea the rest of the minifigures in there, but that'll be in a vlog in the future. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you got this far, the next vlog should be out next Monday.